Hey guys, it's Dawn here, and today I want to give you an update where I'm at. I am at 61 miles on him total. Um, Yesterday was day 8 of training. Each day of training at the beginning was like maybe 20 minutes, was all that I could last. Body was so sore, muscles were so sore, shins and leg. I would get these bruises like right here on my knee, and I don't even know why. But like on the inside of my knee, my calves would be all sore, and then my shins were like all bruised up, like really bad, like where there's a hard, it's hard. So I had to like rub those out and stuff, and I think there's still some there. Um, Anyways, but at 30 miles in was my turning point. I think that was day 5 of training. Then all of a sudden, I was able to balance more with my core and not so much with my arms. But I was still very shaky. And then, but it improved like drastically from 30 miles in. Was like the first time I felt like, hey, I can probably learn how to do this. So the learning curve was like, if this is nothing, it was like do 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 do, and then at day 5 it was like do, and then from there, day 6, day 7, day 8, it was like that. But the first 5 training days, time wise, I think this is 1 month. I think I got him February 3rd, and it is now March 3rd. So I think it's 1 month, 61 miles, and 8 training days completed. I want to go ride him today, so today will be my 9th training day. And now I'm able to like go around the neighborhood and go up and down hills on the grass and all that stuff. I ordered an Insta360. Insta360, what is it? 1X2, something like that. And so I'm going to get that in, but I don't know if I can use the selfie stick feature because I don't think I'm good enough. And it's pricey enough. I don't want to be dropping it or anything like that. So we'll see. But I do want to get you guys some footage, and I'll do that as soon as I can. Let's see. Some things that I want to get down before I forget. To learn how to ride this, it was one of the most difficult things I've ever had to learn. And it was so bizarre and so weird. And, one part of my brain is like, this is nothing I've ever done before, and my balance sucks already. I don't even know how I'm supposed to learn how to do this. But then I had the thought to just pretend I was riding my motorcycle. Because if you're riding a motorcycle or a bike and you know how to do that, then inside left and right balance. Because like this thing, you need to balance. You don't need to balance front and back. You just need to balance left and right. Well, if you've ridden a bike, you know how to do that. It's just that this is minus one wheel, minus the handlebars, and you're standing, and you want to be standing kind of upright. But for the purpose of just, mentally helping myself, I was like, okay, I'm just going to ride my motorcycle. And I was standing on him, and my body position shifted to being leaning a little bit more forward, hunching down a little bit, and I even, holding my handlebars, and I even twisted the throttle. Just for good measure, and it worked. I was able to ride him while imagining that all I was doing was riding my motorcycle. The lean and everything was the same at low speeds. At higher speeds, then it gets a little trickier, because on higher speeds, I counter steer with my motorcycle to break the centrifugal force that's keeping you upright. You break that by counter steering. So if I want to go to the left, then I would push this way so that it would actually make the front wheel fall, so that you can break that momentum, so that you can fall in and lean and turn to the left. But can't do that with this. I have no idea how to do high-speed turning on this thing. I don't know, that I've been trying all these different things, like, you know, the outs, what should my outside leg be doing? Sometimes it's about, okay, let it lean. Sometimes it's about, okay, your outside leg pulling it over and it being stable against this leg. Sometimes it's, no, this leg needs to. So yeah, it's all confusion in my brain right now. But when I try to, and I'm such an overthinker, right? When I try to think about what I need to do, that is when I mess myself up. My conscious brain really has no clue, really no clue how to ride this thing. My subconscious brain or body or whatever invisible thing is in me, something in me knows how to ride it. I just can't tap into it. I just need to hush up my conscious brain, hush it, and just do it. And then it's doable. So that's really interesting. But some mental things help, like pretending it's a bicycle or motorcycle, right? The other thing is mounting. I'm still working on mounting, and it's so simple. Like now, sometimes I do it, and it's so simple. Like literally, you just have your foot here, and you just step up. But I mess up because I have these pads on here, and I have these big bulky boots, which are men's boots, and they don't fit me just right because they're men's boots, but there are certain reasons why I have that boot. Anyways, so my big old men boot, you know, onto the pedal without kicking the pad and making it go and all that stuff, and then without having this leg fall over that side and all that. So it's like all these different things, but every once in a while, I'm able to just step up, and it's just like, oh, what's the big deal? And then I try it again, and I'm right. So mounting is still a challenge. I am cheating by using a hiking trekking pole, one single trekking pole, at a low setting. I don't need to put hardly any weight on it. It's just there like a placeholder, and mentally, I am able to mount up pretty well every time. My foot still doesn't go automatically into that perfect position, but I've learned how to bunny hop. These little bunny hops after I've mounted and got myself settled. I'll do these little bunny hops to get my feet into the proper position. So yeah, totally not a pro, but it works. And you know, with this and just by being out and about, I am mounting and dismounting, mounting and dismounting all the time, and it's a lot more interesting, and it'll come. I know that, you know, sometimes we want to just do drills, you know, drill, just keep doing the drill until you get it, you know, until it becomes second nature. I'm too old. I already know that you don't have to push yourself so hard. Just as long as you are spending time on it, it will come and it will happen, and you don't have to push. I mean, push if you want. Sometimes I do push. I just get so frustrated with myself, and I'm just like, we're gonna sit here until you can do it. So yeah, sometimes I'm like that, but then I try to relax and calm down and say there is no rush. And even by doing that no rush method, a month, you know, 60 miles in, I'm out and about, you know, hey, life is good. This is fine. You know, even if I don't progress any further than this is wonderful. I'm having a blast. So yeah, trekking pole, you know, I'm cheating. So what? The other good thing about the trekking pole though, is that one, it helps me mount reliably every single time. Two, it is going to train me to have something else in my hand. I have to, you know, I have my mirror, my rear view mirror on my wrist. I like to switch the stick over to this hand, look at the mirror, switch it back, you know, and so I'm doing something else, which means that my body is moving and still needing to keep me balanced. all of this is training without even having to think about it. So that's good. Also, if I'm going to be going the route of holding the selfie stick from my Insta360 camera, then I need to learn how to have something in my hand and balance. And also, I'm riding in neighborhoods and stuff, and there are loose dogs here all the time. So there's loose dogs. There's also creepos around all the time. I like having something I can use as a weapon. So, you know, it adds to the intimidation factor when I'm in my full gear and holding a stick. And I'm in all black. Well, I'm going to fix the all black thing. Yeah, so intimidation factor, protection factor, it helps me, and it's giving me additional training to do. All good. So there is that. Everything's going wonderfully. I haven't had any major crashes, just some tip-offs, lots of step-offs, and that's the thing. This thing is pretty safe. I mean, if you're operating within like that 20%, giving yourself 80% safety margin, then, you know, and you're just working within 20%, I mean, it's really safe. The minute I feel scared, I just jump off him, and it's not a big deal. I have the towee latched onto him. He's never been able to run away, and I haven't ever actually needed the towee, but it's such a it's just like comfort to have it and know that he won't get away, that I mean, just that comfort helped a lot. So all of that, having all of my gear, I have all of my gear pretty much, and I ended up going I didn't think I was going to end up this way, but I ended up with the Leatt 6.5 body protector and chest protector. That's set, and that covers forearms. So and I upgraded the forearm and shoulder armor from CE1 that came stock with it to CE2 SaskTech Phantom armor. So I don't know, I may go back to, I don't know, but anyways, there is that option. So the Leatt 6.5 armor, CE2 on the chest, CE2 on the back, and it has side protection as well. The Leatt 6.0 impact shorts, something like that, that go under my lazy rolling slim cargo, armored slim cargo pants, that are Kevlar lined and great material. My Rock Rooster work boots for my boots, 8-inch high ankle support. Reparo full gauntlet motorcycle gloves with the palm sliders, and there's already the video on that. I'm not wearing the wrist guards over it right now. If I feel like I need to, I will, but I haven't really felt the need. Let's see. The mirror on my wrist, a rear view mirror on my wrist. I wanted it on my helmet, and I actually have the mount on my helmet, but I had to, you can just pop that mirror right off and then leave the mount there, and you can just pop it in and out. As I took the mirror part off because right now I'm getting major sensory overload with that mirror there. It's like it's right in my line of sight, and I keep seeing things flicker, you know, the reflection of things, and it's like sensory overload for me. Maybe when I'm more versed in this, and I'm not so overwhelmed just trying to stay on, then I will be able to take that input and not be overloaded. But right now I'm totally overloaded. So the one on the wrist is so much nicer because it gives me all the information. I mean, just by raising up and twisting my wrist or something, I can see completely, like, I think like 180 behind me. So it's perfect. I love it. And it's like $10. I ended up getting a little phone strap thing, and then you strap your phone so my phone can sit right here. And that, I think, is pretty safe because I always block with my forearms, which is on this side. So the phone being on this side is relatively safe. But that's because I was riding without it for a long time and I have no way to see my speed. And some guy was telling me that I was going way over 40 miles an hour. And I was like, I don't think I was. But he was like, yeah, that was way over 40 miles an hour. I was like, I thought this thing could only go 40 miles an hour. But so I need to be able to see my speed. This LCD screen thing here, I can't see anything. I can't see anything off of it. Even like, well, if I do this and I really try, I think I can see something, but I don't know. The light on it is just funky and it's like really hard to read. And it's like impossible when I'm standing on him. So anyways, the phone here is so that I can keep an eye on my temperature, voltage, battery life, speed, mileage, and stuff like that. So, you know, I was like, okay, fine. I guess I need to have my phone on here. Let's see, what else? Gear. I was talking about gear. Armor. I think that's. Oh, my helmet is the IXS Trigger FF helmet. And then I'm just wearing cycling glasses in there for right now. I know it's a big fashion faux pas, but goggles are so hot and I'm already wearing so much gear. I'm already getting close to being overloaded. And I just ordered a cycling jersey. Okay, first with my Liat 6.5 body protector, I was just wearing that bare. And my when I ride, I have a ponytail. My ponytail gets caught in the armor, and then that is super not cool. So I wore my motocross jersey over it, and that works. Now things aren't getting caught in the armor, and I don't look so scary. But the motocross jersey is hot, especially at these low speeds that I'm doing. So I ordered a cycling jersey, a bicycle cycling jersey, and I'm going to try that. All I need is something slippery that goes over the Liat armor and makes it so that my hair and other things doesn't get caught up in it. When I tried my backpack, the straps were getting caught in it, and I was just like, ugh, so annoying. So I have that coming in. Lots of stuff going on. I have a welding shop working on this thing that's going to be like a roll cage for him, but it's not a roll cage. It's actually the opposite of a roll cage, but it's going to look like a roll cage, but it's just somewhere for me to attach bicycle lights onto it. I would like to have extra handles, and also my emergency everyday carry bag. With everything that I do, my motorcycling, horseback, I always have an emergency bag that I carry with me. And with this, I need to have one of those as well. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to get out of the sun. Come here. All right, how's that? So, sorry, I don't edit. It's raw video. All right, so yeah, the emergency carry bag, what's going to be, there's so much, there's stuff in there that the main stuff that I always carry with me is my Leatherman, I can't think of the name right now, a Leatherman or a multi-tool with pliers. That is like my number one thing. I always need that with me, and it's so useful, and it has come in handy. I always carry a first aid kit. You know what? I'm gonna have that be another video because I'm already running out of time. I don't want to talk more than 20 minutes. Anyways, so yes, an emergency carry bag. I want that to be always on him. I want to limit what I'm carrying on my body because one, it's not great in a crash. Two, I don't like carrying stuff on me. Three, I don't know, it's just bulky and blah. So having this be able to carry just some major essentials that is always on him would just be ideal. And it will give some crash protection as well, so I can have that be another video too. And I'm really excited about that because I haven't seen that concept anywhere else. So that'll be cool. That's it. I mean, there's a lot going on. I just ordered an Insta360. Never had anything like that before, so I'm gonna have to learn how to do that, and then I'll be able to get some footage of stuff while we're out and about. But learning on this thing has been going. It's I'm able to go out and about. We're having a blast together right now, and he's been really, really good to me. This RS19 HT that you know, a lot of people wasn't sure if this was going to be a good idea. Well, the whole thing wasn't a good idea, but to get the RS19 HT as my very first unicycle, sight unseen, never even seen a real, this was the first electric unicycle I ever saw, ever. I've never seen one in the street in person, other than YouTube, right? He's been my one and only. I love him. He's been wonderful to me. So anyways, okay. Oh my gosh, I'm over time. Thanks for joining me today. And I will talk to you guys later. All right, bye.